Hi everyone, so today I'm coming to you guys with a drugstore makeup haul, and I have a couple of stuff that I picked up. Some I got at Target, some I got at Rite Aid, and some I even got off of eBay. So I have everything here to share with you guys. If you are interested to see what I purchased, please continue watching. So I have 3 items that are really not makeup related, so I'm going to quickly show you guys those stuff and get that out of the way, and then we're going to move straight on to the makeup. So the first thing is this Visine lubricant eye drops that I picked up for when I'm wearing like my contacts. So this I got at Rite Aid. The next thing I picked up to replace this brush, and this is one of my favorite brushes for when I am blow drying my hair or detangling my hair, and the handle broke off. I put a little bit of Gorilla Glue. Right now it feels very sturdy, but I wanted to get a backup just in case this decides to fall apart, so I picked up this one, and it's not really like this, but this will have to work for now because everywhere I search for this I can't find it. So this is the second item, which I also got at Rite Aid. And then the third item, it is from Olay, and this is the Olay Complete All Day Moisturizer with sunscreen for combination / oily skin. It has vitamin E, B3 and C, and it is also oil free. And this is what it looked like. And the one that I am currently using is almost finished. I have like about this much in here, so I decided to get a backup before I completely ran out of it. Love this stuff, been using it for years and will continue to use it until Olay decides to discontinue. Hopefully they don't ever do that, because I really love this. It is a kind of, I wouldn't say really thin and I wouldn't say thick moisturizer. Let me show you. So this is kind of like the consistency of the moisturizer. Again, this absorbs quickly into the skin. It do exactly what it's supposed to do: moisturize and hydrate your skin. And I love the fact that it also have a very pleasant smell to it. You know, sometimes with some of these skin products, sometimes they have like that medicated smell to them. I love the scent of this one. And this one, it is a 6 fluid ounce as well, and I believe I got it for either $8 or $10 or something like that. Inexpensive, and as you can see, it's a large size, so it will last for a long time. So let's move right on to the makeup items now. So starting off with the lip products, I picked up 4 of these, and these are the, I have it written down here because it's not written on the packaging. It is the L'Oreal Paris Color Rich Extraordinaire Lip Color. So I picked up 4 of them. This is what the packaging look like, and then underneath you have an idea of what the color look like, and it also have the like a peep area with the color displaying there, so that you also have an idea what the color look like. And then on top it have the number and the name of the color. So the first one, and I will do some swatches on my hand as well for you guys. So the first one, this one is called Dancing Rose, and this is number 104, right? And that is what Dancing Rose look like. And as you can see, it is very pigmented, and it also have like a high glossy sheen to it as well. This is kind of like what the applicator look like, and it's sort of flexible. I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, but it's very flexible. I don't have a problem with it. I am wearing one, and I will let you guys know exactly the name of the one that I'm wearing right now. Again, this one is Dancing Rose, number 104. Moving on to the second color. This one is number 403, and this one is Purple Prelude, and that is what Purple Prelude looks like. So here we have Purple Prelude. Next we have, this one is called number 202 and it's Coral Encore, and that is the one that I'm actually wearing right now on my lips. So I'm still going to swatch it so you can see what it looked like on my hand. So there it is, Coral Encore. And the last color, it is number 103, and this one is called Blushing Harmony. That's what it looks like. And even though some of them kind of look similar through the packaging, as you can see when I'm doing the swatch, they are all completely different in color. So this is it right here. So those are the 4 colors, and they feel really hydrating on the lip. It do not feel like sticky or anything like that, so I am loving that so far. And next I picked up, these are the Maybelline Color Sensational Vivid Lip Colors, and I picked up 3 of them, and these I also got at Target as well. So the first color, it is Fuchsia Flash number 865. So under here I have the number as well as the name of the lipstick. Again, this is like what the packaging look like. Bold hard plastic cover. So this is a swatch of that first color, and as you can see, very pigmented again, beautiful, and it also have a bit of a sheen as well. So again, this one is called Fuchsia Flash. Moving right on to the second color, this one is called Vibrant Mandarin, and this is number 885. That is what it looked like. Swatch, and that is what it looked like. So I want to see how this one look. I am so trying to get like a perfect sort of orange lip color, since I had to take back the Agogo from, what's the name of that company, from Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. So hopefully I like the color of that one. This one, it is number 870, and this one is Shocking Coral. That's what it looked like. I'm going to swatch that right next to it. And even though it says Shocking Coral, it's coming out sort of like a pink color. This is it over here. So those are the 3 colors. Very bold, and as it states, vivid. So, well, vivid, bold, same thing. Lovely for the summer. Yeah. And they also have some other colors as well. Those were the 3 that I wanted to try out. So moving on now to the blushes. So for the blushes, I picked up 3 of the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Blush. And the first one, it is in the color called Precious Peach. So this is what Precious Peach look like. It seems like a bit light, so I feel I may have to mix it with another color. yeah, I'll see, but I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. This is what it looked like, and that's kind of, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but that's what it looked like. And it seems really light, so yeah, I may have to add another color with that for it to like show up on my skin tone. The second one that I got is called Innocent Flush, and this is what Innocent Flush look like. This one is a really nice color. Let me just swatch it. Yeah, and they all coming out a bit light, but that's what it looked like there. Not sure if the camera is picking that up as well. And then the third color that I got was this color, and this one is called Apricot Kiss, and this is what Apricot Kiss looks like. Beautiful. Let me swatch it again for you to see. And these have just a very light hint of sheen to them. This one seems like a matte, so that's what it looked like. I'm not sure if the camera is actually picking those up, but this one is, what is it, Apricot Kiss. And then I also picked up one of the Maybelline powder blush, the one with the flower pattern, and I actually own two of those, which I also took out to show you guys. When I first purchased these two, I thought that they were a bit light at first, but I've worn them a couple of times and they really were nice. This one I have to like apply a couple of layers for it to actually show up. This one is really a bit pigmented, so I don't need to do too much layers for this one to show up. This one is called Warm Petal, and even though I wore these a couple of times, as you can see, it still have the rose pattern on it. And then this other one is called Bella Rosa, sorry, and that's what Bella Rosa look like. So I saw that they came out with a few other new colors, and this one is actually called Coral Cove, and I was really impressed when I saw this because it looked really bright, so I know it will really show up well on my skin tone. This is what it looked like, and I wanted to just try one of these new colors first to see if I would like the color, and that's what it looked like. And I'm gonna put that over here, and that's what it looked like. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And these are all matte. Well, this one is a matte finish. I'm not seeing any kind of sheen or shimmer in it. So yeah, again, you see how pigmented that is with one swatch. So I'm excited to try this. So I am going to move on now to the foundations that I also picked up. So for the foundation, I picked up, this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This one is in Caramel Beige, number W7. And this is what I'm currently wearing right now. I am wearing this foundation for about 4.5 hours now. And I want to say that when I first picked up this, I thought this was my exact match. But watching it right now, I noticed just about half an hour after applying it, I noticed it started oxidizing a bit, and it seems to be a bit darker than my skin tone. I'm not sure, so you guys can let me know, but watching it, I think it is a bit darker than my skin tone. So I may have to probably put like a drop of a lighter shade foundation to mix with it when I'm using it. But yeah, this is it. And I also picked up the powder to go with it. So this is the powder in the same color, again, Caramel Beige. Alright, so I also picked up another foundation as well. Actually, I had to pick up two. These I did not get in my Rite Aid or at Target. I actually got these online off eBay. And when I was watching some videos on YouTube with this product because I remember 2 people asking me a while back about these, but I never own any of these, so I couldn't really speak on it. So I wanted to give them a try, and I saw a few people with similar skin tone like myself, and I saw them using the caramel shade. So I ordered that, and instantly once I open the package and I watch it, I know that it is definitely a bit too dark for me. So I went back, instead of sending it back, I end up going back and picking the color called Toast. And again, this one seems just a little bit too light for my skin tone, so I will be mixing the both colors to custom blend and get a perfect match for me. And then I also picked up the Revlon Color Stay Pressed Powder in medium deep number 850 to set this foundation. So those are the 2 different foundations that I picked up. And I also picked up this eyelash from Sonia Kashuk. So this is kind of what they look like, and these kind of remind me of my, what is it, my number 43 from Red Cherry. And I really like somewhat dramatic lashes, as you can clearly see from my makeup tutorials. I just find like once you put on, I find like with the natural eyelashes, they don't really do too much for me, so I always kind of go for the slightly dramatic ones, and I like those because those work well with my makeup looks. And then I also picked up, this is also from Revlon. It is a highlighting palette, and it is in the color called Bronze Glow number 030. This is what it looked like, and here's a close-up of it. And it kind of reminds me of that, I believe it's the Bobbi Brown highlighter that everyone was going so crazy over. I mean, like the whole concept with the brick situation, it reminds me of that Bobbi Brown highlighter. So I'm just going to swatch, let me swatch the first color, and that's what it looked like. Not sure if you can see it. And then I'm going to swatch the second color, and then I'm just going to do a swatch with all the colors. So that's for the second. I love it because it seemed like it's just a really very natural, subtle glow. It's nothing too over the top. So I'm just going to swirl my finger in all the colors and see what we get there. So that's it here. When I swirl it, really pretty. So this is what I will be using for highlighting. I also picked up, this is the CoverGirl Queen mascara, and this one is in very black. And then I also picked up a few palettes, so I'm about to show you guys these palettes. Moving on to the eyeshadow palettes that I picked up. I got these off of eBay because I couldn't find it anywhere in Target or at my Rite Aid pharmacy, and I decided to check out eBay, and I got it from this particular seller. So the 5 palettes that I'm about to show you guys are all from the same seller. So the first 2 that I got, these are the Loreal LA Palette Nude in 1 and 2. And watching these seems to be the L'Oreal version of the Urban Decay Naked eyeshadows. So the first one, this is what it looked like. It comes with a mirror on the side here, and I'm sure you guys are already familiar with these palette, but I'm still going to show you. I tried recording this already and had to record this part over. So these are all the beautiful colors, and they have a mix of shimmer as well as a couple of matte. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 colors in all, and I'm just going to do a quick swatch. You also get this brush that comes with it. Actually, it's a duo applicator. One side you get like a sponge tip, and then the other side, as you can see, it's sort of like a brush. I'm not sure if I will actually be using it, but that also comes with it. I'm going to start off by first swatching this color right here, and what it looked like. Such a beautiful bronze color, really nice. Next I'm going to swatch this one. This seems to be a matte color, so that's what it looked like. Beautiful, and it will look very nice as a transition crease color. Then I'm going to move on to this color over here. Seems to be like a really nice sort of champagne like color, and these feel really soft, so hopefully they are really easy to work with. And as you can see, some really nice colors. So just by swatching these so far, I am impressed. Moving on to the second one, and as you can see with the first one you get more like the browns, the golds, etc. And in this one I'm seeing more like purples and berries and stuff like that. So again, with this palette you also get a mix of shimmer as well as matte colors. And I'm going to swatch, wipe my fingers off, I'm going to swatch this color over here. And that's what it looked like. Next I am going to swatch this color right next to it, which looks like a matte color. And that's what it looked like. And let's see which other one. I will swatch this one over here. So that's what it looked like here. So as you can see, the colors are really beautiful. And these, I believe I had paid, I think it's $20. She had them for 2 for $20, so those are not bad at all. And then I also picked up, again on a second order, the Maybelline Nudes, and I picked up the original as well as the blush. And these two, when I first ordered these, they never showed up. So somewhere along shipping it was lost in transit. So after I contacted the seller and she checked into it, she realized that it's somewhere, no one knows up to today where it disappeared and went. But she was kind enough to send me a replacement. So when she tried sending out the second order, she was out of the blush. She only had this one available, and then she recommended that I tried one of the Loreal palettes, because I believe it's number 2 she was referring to. She said it's kind of similar to the blush. So I told her I had already purchased the both palettes from her in a previous order, and then she told me what I can also do is either she would refund me half the total for one of the palette and she would just send me this and reimburse me for the other palette, or if I want I can also browse the other items that she have and see if there's something else that I may like to include with this one. So while browsing I came across the Brights palette, which is this one, and I figured since I had all these other natural neutral colors, I would try one of the Bright palettes for when I feel to do like a look with a pop of color. So I went with this, and then she told me she's supposed to get inventory like about 2 days. If I want I can wait to see if in that inventory she get back some more of the blush, and if she do get it back she would send me this plus the Nude, which was the original order, and then she will also include the Brights for the inconvenience. So I decided I was not really in a rush, you know, for these, so I waited the 2 days and she did get back some of these in stock, and she sent me out this and this. So I was so happy and thankful for that. And when it arrived, 2 of the colors came broken, even though she wrapped it well with bubble wrap. This one from the blush palette, as you can see, this one arrived a bit chipped. Right, I already throwed out that part that came apart. And then from the Bright palette, this other color as well came apart. So I just mentioned it to her, and she was actually going to resend me like 2 more palettes, and I was like, no, you don't really have to, because I mean, you know, she didn't really have to. So I told her, you know, you did enough. You already gave me like a whole palette extra, you know. It's not like that serious. So let me show you guys again. This one, it also comes with these sponge applicators, which I took out. So this one is the blush, right? The blush Nude. Again, these are the Maybelline eyeshadow palettes. Behind it have like illustration showing you different ways of how you can use some of the colors to create different looks. And again, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 colors. Some are matte and some are shimmer. So I'm going to do some quick swatches. Let me just remove these that I already have on my hand and quickly do some swatches for you guys. So this one I'm going to swatch over here. This color look really nice, and these feels soft as well. So beautiful, yeah, like that. So that's the first color, and then I'm going to quickly swatch this one down here. Let's see what that swatch like. So that's it next to that color, right? And we're going to do some swatches quickly from the Nude palette. Wipe my hand. And I'm going to start off by swatching this color here, which caught my eyes immediately. So that's what it looked like right there. And then I am going to swatch this color up here. And again, in this one I'm seeing both shimmer as well as matte colors. So that's, ooh, those two looks really nice together. So that's that. And quickly let me swatch 2 colors or 3 from the Brights palette. So let's see, we're gonna swatch this purple over here, and this one is a matte. Am I running out of swatch areas? We have here, that's the first color. I'm going to swatch this blue color right here. So that's that. And this one I may have to really apply a few layers, because so this is me putting like 2 layers on it for it to kind of show up a little more. I'm going to swatch this one over here, which seems like a sort of turquoise color, and that's what it looked like right here. And which other color should I swatch? Okay, I'll swatch this sort of color over here. So let's see what that looks like. Here we go. So that's what they look like so far. And I know using like a base with these colors, it will really stand out even more. So those were all the items that I picked up, and the purpose of me picking up these products is because I want to start doing some makeup looks using like drugstore brand only. For those of you who watch like my makeup videos, you would notice that I usually use the Urban Decay or the Too Faced and those kind of higher end palettes. So I wanted to incorporate some drugstore brand makeup looks as well, for those of you who don't really want to splurge and purchase those higher end palettes. So I hope you guys like the items that I showed you, and if you are interested, please continue checking out the videos for these looks that will be coming up pretty soon. And if you are wondering what I have on my eye area, for those of you who may be interested. I am wearing, in the crease, I am wearing, what is it from MAC? I am wearing, 1 second. Okay, so in the crease I am wearing Saddle from MAC, and underneath the brows I am wearing Rice Paper, also from MAC. And then this is from my Too Faced Insurance Policy palette. I am wearing this color called Skinny Dip, which is this here. I apply that like all over the lid area, and then I applied a little bit of my Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue on the lid, and then I apply, this is the Lime Crime multi-purpose glitter, and this one is in the color Scorpio, which happens to be my horoscope. So this is what the glitter looks like, and I just use my fingers and pat it on the lid, and that was about it for the eyes. And then I use the same blue color and just applied under the lower lash line. Applied my black eyeliner, mascara on the cheek. I applied from MAC their blush in, I believe is Scarlet something. What is it? Is it this one here? It is this sort of bright blush called Frankly Scarlet. So lightly I applied some of that on the cheek area, and I already mentioned to you guys what I'm wearing on the lips. So that's it. Again, I hope you guys enjoy everything that I showed you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.